Before I talk about populism, we need to define it clearly. Wikipedia defines it as a political outlook or disposition that appeals to the interests and conceptions, such as hopes and fears, of the general population. Other, more critical definitions already include intent to mislead and knowingly lying. I will talk about the first definition because it is hard to call something populism going by the second definition, since it's hard to prove malicious intent. But when we argue against populists on the sole basis of calling them a populist, it must be bad to be a populist, right? I will say now, no. Going from the first definition, a populist is a politician that caters to the hopes, fears, and interests of the general public, and there is nothing bad about it. Actually, every politician should do that. Politicians should represent their voters, govern in their interest. And a populist does exactly that. He serves the audience, feels what they want, and says exactly that. He promises policies that the people want. There is nothing reprehensible about that. That's the whole purpose of a democracy. The people want something and they get it, either through politicians they vote for, through referendums or other forms of elections. Then, after some years, these politicians need to be elected again, and the public can punish them for breaking their promises or reward them by electing them again. But still, people think populism is inherently bad. Maybe because they are in the group the populist rails again. Maybe because they don't want to accept the rule of the majority. Or maybe because they don't understand what populism really is. To be fair, most of the time the media calls somebody a populist. They mean the second definition. A politician with mal intent, somebody who wants to enrich himself, gain power off of popular subjects. But most of the time, the populists, the so-called populists, are only populist by the first definition. The Brexit populist, for example, in their majority, sincerely believes that the Brexit was and is a good thing, because they think of the EU as an undemocratic institution, or maybe because they want to limit immigration, or maybe because of other reasons. They used the same dirty tactics the pro-EU faction used, and said the same things like the pro-EU side. Our option is a better one for you. And it's the same thing with Trump. There's nothing wrong about the candidate that people felt like would help them the most win. If they had thought Hillary would have represented them better, they would have voted for her. Of course, the Brexit politicians lied. Of course, Trump lied. But the sad truth is, most politicians lie today. And just lying doesn't make you a populist. And that doesn't make the concept of catering to the needs of the common people, what some people would call populism, bad. Because in the end, that is what our democracy is built on. People want something, and then comes a politician that says these things, he gets elected, and he does these things. Because a democracy is the rule of the people, by the people, and for the people. Thank you for listening. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos coming every Wednesday and Saturday. See you next time.